I mean, could you imagine prospecting a player going through 8 years
Damn.
of
Okay.
just watching him develop and then finally getting it done? Oh my God, that's what sports card dreams are made of. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Update, your favorite basketball card podcast on the entire internet. My name is Max. You can find me on Instagram at Putnam Cards. This is my good friend Shai at Shayway Vlogs on Instagram. This is now episode number 14, I believe. We're just really cranking them out at this point. Shai, how are you doing today?
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Before anything, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Max. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, big shout out to Max Putnam Cards. It was his birthday over the weekend. And yeah, he got something a little bit special coming. You know, he's nervous. Like, what the hell, my podcast partner? Where the hell is he? But I had good reasons, and I hope he understands. And he's very understandable and understanding. But yeah, so yeah, big, happy birthday, Max, before anything.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just get into that right off the bat.
Oh, fuck.
Last podcast, Shai, I told you 10 times, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. Man's totally forgot about birthday. And now, that's not what pissed me off. Because, that didn't piss me off at all. What pissed me off is that you realized it. Because in my head, I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to break it to him on the podcast. You forgot about my birthday. I can't wait to get his reaction to that on the podcast because I thought you were just going to totally forget. But then you remembered, and that was the worst part about it, that you remembered about the birthday like a day or two after.
So you're saying that it's better to completely be oblivious and then get called out as opposed to forgetting it, remembering the next day and acknowledging it? So you're that. It's either all in or nothing. That's who you are.
Well, are we trying to entertain people here?
Yeah, but yo, man, what the hell? Why are you attacking me? Don't worry, man. You go. I got you, man.
I don't need anything. But all right, birthday was good. I'm 22. I'm an old man now. The joints that they're swelling up after basketball. It's not a good situation.
Definitely. Okay. You're one of the most successful, bright 22-year-olds I definitely know. I think the most that I personally know for sure. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize you were that young. Okay.
That's objectively false. But all right, let's hop right in. Card of the day. I'll start because I mean it's just kind of the right time to show this card. I don't know if I've showed it before, but now's the best time to do it. Giannis. This is one of the only Giannis cards I have. It's one of my favorite Giannis cards. The 2017 Crown Royale Power in the Paint insert. It just fits Giannis so well. Giannis, obviously a power in the paint. And there's Greek pillars on the card, which is not unique to the Giannis card, but LeBron has a card in the set as well, and they all have Greek pillars. It just happens to fit very well with Giannis. And I've got two of them. So
wow.
I have one to keep, have one to get rid of when the time comes. But yeah, shout out to Giannis.
Nice. Wow. You said he was power in the key?
Power in the paint.
Why I say that is because there's, I believe, don't quote me, man. I believe there's a 90s insert of Jordan and stuff that's called Power in the Key. There we go. So, wow, look at that. Panini copying some pre-Panini products as usual. Anyways, great choice, Giannis. I think low-key this episode is going to be about Giannis. But my card of the day is a Giannis card, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody's watching on YouTube, this is actually my first ever Giannis Antetokounmpo card. I actually picked this up literally as soon as the game ended, fourth quarter, it was done, and Giannis started tearing. I started tearing, and last night, you know, I had an eventful weekend. By the way, it was beyond wild. It's too much where I can't remember like most of it. I wish. I don't know. I should have journaled it. But last night, as soon as that happened, at Bleecker Trading, you know, shout out to Bleecker Trading again. While I was there after the bet, I screamed out, I need a Giannis card right now. Boom. Dude pulled up. Instantly said, I didn't even check comps. This is maybe one of those emotional buys to be honest. Whatever it's called, like that fast pace. I forgot. I don't know what I'm saying. Like that quick impulse buy. There we go. This is it's like a loving, it's an emotional impulse buy. I guess that's what it is. So yeah, why I bought it? I mean, come on, man. It's look at this card. It's the main thing. The first thing why I bought it instantly when I saw it, full auto Giannis. That's
full auto right on the sticker.
Yes, I understand it's sticker, but lately I've been low-key kind of accepting sticker because, I'm not, Lior or one of those big guys that buying the NT and all that
I think
stuff.
I know why. I think I know why.
Why?
I know why. I know why you're getting the sticker autos, because you bought that Ronaldo 2014 Prism sticker auto, and now you have to start pumping up the sticker autos.
No, guys, to be honest, if you could avoid sticker autos, don't get sticker autos. Straight up. Look, like now I'm as real as get. The only reason I bought it is because it's long, and the Ronaldo,
yeah,
and the Ronaldo one, yeah, look at that.
That auto is beautiful.
Yeah,
and he only did that auto for a couple. I mean, it could have only been his rookie year or the year after that, and then he shortened it up.
Exactly. Once you get too big in the head, Giannis, we gotta play devil's advocate. Once you get too big in life, all you write is GA. But when you're humble and young, you write the full autograph.
Hey, Luka got too big right out the gate. That man with the Lulu straight out the gate. He didn't even do a full auto.
I wonder if Luka's gonna change autos now. I doubt it though.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there are the cards of the day. Let's jump right on. The NBA Finals ended yesterday. We're recording this on Wednesday. Ended yesterday, Tuesday. It's just an incredible sight to see. Giannis sticking with the same team that drafted the man. When they drafted him, he was a toothpick. He had no bone, no muscle, all bones. To where he is now, a force. People, I feel like up until this series or up until this last couple of games, we're like, Giannis can't shoot. Giannis can't shoot free throws. He's never going to do it. He's never going to pull it off. And he did it. And you got to give all the credit in the world to that guy, all the props. He's a legend. He did it. And he said it after the game. He said it. Look, we may never get to this point again, but we did it and we got the job done. And I think that's all that needs to be said there. What are your thoughts on the events that transpired in the NBA Finals?
So here's my thought. I'll be very frank, man. I was not a hater of Giannis, but every single reason, the negatives you said, I was one of those guys, right?
So was I.
Okay, thank you for saying that publicly. Good. And, yeah. The main thing for me, he had everything good. The only thing I had a problem, the game of basketball requires a ball you shoot the ball and it goes in a bucket. That's like the most basic principle. If you're talking to somebody on Mars, an alien, how you explain it? You throw the ball and it goes in, you score. That means touchdown or whatever. I mean, you score a bucket. He can't do that. You know what I mean? But he had everything else going for him. And the fundamental is shooting. So the fact that he did that, and above all, man, the main thing about Giannis, man, I loved him as a man off the court, to be honest. As a human being before anything, him and Curry, by the way, I think some of them are the most best quality human beings outside of their respective sport. Hands down, especially with his background. That's why I love them more, growing up, like literally almost homeless, basically, you know what I mean? And then like being in Greece, out of nowhere, like a random country, and going through all these troubles. Like he even sold bootleg CDs at one point. There was like 7 of them living in one bedroom with father and uncles and all that. Like why I like that is because I came from that type of similar background. You know what I mean? From absolute nothing, and then now these go kaboom. That's the last time I'm gonna mention it. But yeah, now I'm here with that. So I loved him as a man, and now he got the ring, the fireworks, the tear works, everything. It made me feel so good and happy for him because now he's solidified. I don't want to call him a legend just yet, but the fact that he got a ring, so there's like some sort of a floor at least in his cards. Like, maybe the floor, maybe whatever the floor, but there's some sort of a floor. Like there will be people that only buys cards, like collectors or investors, whatever you want to call it, fund managers. They'll buy cards of people that only won rings. And Giannis is in that elite group now. And look, people, what I always say in the hobby, people show confidence with their wallets, right? Here I am, hater, and instantly I bought a Giannis card, and I think low-key I'm hooked. I'm hooked on soccer prism cards from my being as a dealer one day, and now I'm hunting. I'm like looking at other Giannis cards. So You know, that's the truth. So big ups to Giannis. I think the whole hobby and the real world, everybody's just happy. There's not one person is gonna be like, yo, you know what, F that, blah blah blah. Like, so I think we're all genuinely happy for him. So it's a real good story, a feel good story, I think.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, you'd have to have some kind of prior reservation about Giannis or something to like feel not great about him winning this championship.
You gotta be Doctor Evil, yeah, some evil man to feel that way.
Yeah, I tweeted this out on my Twitter. Follow me if you don't follow me already at Fucking Cards on Twitter. What you laughing about, fool? I had to do a quick plug. I tweeted this out. I said, championships matter. Like, you can have a cult following, a collector base, whatever. Championships are like, they matter so much. This championship legitimized Giannis as a top, a generational talent, a guy who has climbed to the mountaintop, who's achieved it, and it's in the history books forever. Shout out to my man Rips Cards, Adam Rips, biggest Giannis supporter from day one. He's met the guy, spent time with him. He has an insane Giannis collection. I feel so good for Adam Rips right now. I mean, could you imagine prospecting a player, going through 8 years, watching him develop, and then finally getting it done? Oh my God, that's what sports card dreams are made of.
Don't talk about Adam Rips. He's my low-key shout out of the day. That's the first time I'm just gonna say fuck, because he's gonna get his time. All right, it's enough rip talk. But yes, the guy, he have a lot to say about him. That's we'll talk about it later. Yes, but he hit it on the dot, and Rips again. He's right. You know, the 1% keeps winning. That's it. You know what I mean? And
winners win.
Winners win.
Winners win.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
PWCC, the Michael Jordan, PSA 10, PWCC 5%. My favorite topic in the world. Let's talk about grading, ladies and gentlemen. How thrilling. Okay, the PSA 10 sold for $840,000, and the BGS 9.5 Plus sold for $72,000. Now, from my perspective, I would never pay 10 times the BGS 9.5 Plus for the PSA 10, especially if you actually look at the 9.5 Plus that sold. It looked pretty solid. It had some really decent centering. It was a beautiful looking copy of the card. So from my perspective, this is kind of where I'm at it. From my perspective, it seems outlandish to pay that kind of premium for the PSA 10.
Agree.
But if you have tens of millions of dollars and you just really want a Jordan PSA 10 and you don't really care, you just want one that's arguably the best of the best, I don't have a problem with you spending that much on the card, because it's your money. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. If you want the best of the best and you're willing to pay up for it, go ahead for it. I don't have a problem with someone paying that much for the card. I just have a problem. Like, from my perspective, that's not something that I would do. But I get it. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, so the dude that bought it for $840,000, right? Because it was the eye appeal was what, S, right, by PWCC.
Yeah,
I don't know. We should get Jesse Craig. I mean, he'll come on the show in a heartbeat, actually, because I didn't do enough research. The eye appeal, how it works, like who's giving that eye appeal? Is Jesse giving that eye appeal? I'm sure he'll come on the show in a heartbeat. I know Jesse very well, very very good guy. Like it's the funny thing is that it was not even an MBIA diamond sticker, none of those things, It was PWCC that gave that designation. So maybe that shows. Maybe PWCC should start eye appeal business, a side business of an eye appeal. Send in all your cards in, and they'll say if it's one of the best eye appeal, and then start a new business.
They already have that.
No, they do that when you give it to them in like a vault, I believe, when it's there. Then they rate it. But how about you just rate it, make a little new sticker up, and give me the card back, and I'll sell it at a show or something. You know what I mean? It's like a whole branch. I don't know. I'm always inventing new businesses. But anyways, $840K and $75K beyond wild difference. I mean, I think when I was at the ATL show, people are complaining. The margin is so big, but it shouldn't be that big. But PSA 10 does justify a bigger thing. I always say it comes back to the backlog, the financial security, the technology behind the PSA slabs, their guarantee policy. Like, there's so many things PSA is doing right over BGS. Hypothetically, right? If I had a BGS 9.5, that 9.5 BGS card, right, went for $75,000, right? Say if I accidentally cracked that case, you know what I mean? Like something happened, I dropped it. I was like, I want to rehold it, right? I sent it to Uncle Sandeep. You know, he looks at it. When he looks at it, if they like feel like it's a 9 now, for example, or when they're changing the case, if they want to update the case, forget about it being cracked. They just want the newer case or whatever the case is. They're not going to give you the difference between that 9.5 and a 9. But PSA, you know, if it's in a PSA 10 holder, you give them the card. If you want to reholder it or whatever the hell, and it comes back a lower grade, they will give you the difference. There's so many positives with it's a financial security. You know, when you're spending that much money, like I want to sleep well at night. So that PSA offers, they have transparency, they have great communication, talking to the collectors that, yo, buy our slabs. PSA, we're the best. We have great communication. We're on social media. Nat Turner is like doing interviews left in there. Have you ever seen a Beckett interview from anybody?
No, I have not.
Thank you. Right. End of discussion. I don't even want to go in anymore because I'm going to kill BGS. By the way, time out. I'm not hating BGS. I'll still buy BGS slabs all day long. I own tons of BGS slabs. This is, again, only card-specific issue for the Jordan 86 Fleer. Another card we're probably going to talk about is the 52 Mantle. I would 1,000,000% prefer that in a PSA slab. And a third card maybe we could throw in that's current now, but in the future, I think it's going to be a bigger deal. It's probably going to be the Trout update. That card has to be in a PSA slab. I feel like that's going to play a theme like 5 to 10, like way later when Trout is like retiring. That's those are paper cards, unnumbered, iconic, legends, and you want those in a PSA slab. That's just my theory.
Yeah. I'll say it again. I'll say it 1,000 times. I can't wait, ladies and gentlemen, until all of our cards are here by computers. I can't wait. It's in my mind, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I understand the logistics of it and the trouble and convincing everybody that that's the right way to do it. But right now, it almost seems as though like the grading companies have to mask the subjectivity of the grading with their branding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what's power. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way it is now. And I think that that's just not a good way to do it. The grading companies should be judged based on how accurately they're grading the cards. And that can only be accomplished and judged by the hobby community with computer grading. And I'm just sick and tired of having these conversations at this company and that company and what's more secure, less secure, and what's more accurate. Yeah. Computer grading will just get rid of all that stuff. So I don't want to keep saying that over and over and over again, but that's just where I'm at on all this. Like I think people who are buying 9.5s right now, like obviously if I'm buying a card right now, I want a PSA 10. Who wouldn't? That's what's selling on the market. Things can change, obviously. I mean, you know, but I think people who are buying 9.5s right now with a long-term view on them and who are really looking and inspecting the cards, I think that they could do very well when computer grading comes along. I'll just leave it at that.
One little tidbit, 1,000,000,000% right. I'm tired of this grading. Like, who the fuck cares if the centering is 1 millimeter off? You're gonna pay $800K more, you know what I mean, for the perfect centering? Like, calm down, bro. It's the same fucking card. If you show it to the retail guys, you know what I mean? Anybody walking down the street, which is like 7 billion people, they gonna if you take out the slab, they'll probably say that 9.5 True Gem Plus looks the same as that PSA 10. If you just crop out the labels and you show it to any person in the street. I wish somebody did that poll or something. You know what I mean? Go down the street. Then doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But my final takeaway is the security. That is something different. I want to be financially backed and confident that if, God forbid, something happens, PSA got my back, or the grading, the slab company got my back. And BJ's don't got anybody's back, to be very frank.
I will say I just sent in a car to get re-slabbed. I told them this is re-slab only, and it came back re-slab. Just with the same subgrades, the same grade. I didn't have an issue, and I've done that multiple times.
With BGS?
With BGS, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, they're kind of getting a bad, like, I've never had a bad experience with BGS on anything. So I'll just leave that there. And I've never had a bad experience with PSA. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. I know you did, and you're famous for that, and that's the only reason why I discovered you in the first place.
Yo, I'm dead, man. Okay,
you know when Usher discovered Justin Bieber on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's like me and you. You're kind of the Justin Bieber, and with the whole PSA, you got the wrong cards, and I'm the Usher. I discovered you
My hit song is baby, baby, baby. It's like what is that called? I'm sure Usher has Confessions. So you got Confessions. These are my confessions, and I'm baby. We need a remix. That should be our theme songs coming into the nationals.
Okay. Well, shout out to Usher Bucks. If anyone gets that reference, let me know. Okay. Moving on. You attended a card show. You flew to a card show. You attended a card show in Atlanta. And you posted some videos on social media with some people that you saw there. Two of my favorites, as you say, Geoff from Sports Card Investor and Eddie from Investacard. Those are my top two favorite people in the whole hobby, by far. I mean, Eddie especially. I love that guy. He is a poster child for the hobby. Great person. Okay, that is pure sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I just Geoff. I'm gonna call him Jeff because I think that's how you say the name. He now you kind of asked him in a video. You said, I'm kind of an up and coming guy in the hobby. What do you think about me? How would you like place me in the hobby right now? He called you G League. He called you G League, and you just stood there and took it.
A few things for my interactions with both of them, because I had two different random, awkward, strange interactions with them. They kind of surprised me with their answers, to be honest, and how like not friend, but a little bit of wit. They played along and all that, and I was like genuinely surprised in a good way, because I'm doing this like it's for fun, obviously, right? So like him saying something ridiculous, I'm like, oh, so you got a little bit of humor. You know what I mean? So I was just taken aback that they're not monotone and dead. You know what I mean? I know the people in the hobby love the word monotone a lot, because I heard that word,
Mr. Monotone.
Oh, there's a few monotone people, but we love the monotone people are the smartest people. Actually, they're smart. I know. I don't want to start naming who's monotone, but they're actually legitimate people.
Can I throw a quote out there?
Sure. Yeah, I love quotes
from my man Cardboard Chronicles.
Oh God.
Never get too high, never get too low. I've adopted that as a mantra, and it works. Okay, move on.
I'll Google that. Maybe all your freaking little analogies. I have to like double think. This is what I mean. Now I know you're smart. Your analogies goes way over my head. I need something like super simple. Anyways, yeah. So the interactions were good. I had so much man. I don't even know where to start. Okay, a few takeaways. This is my first time ever being a dealer. I never wanted to be a dealer because I don't sell. I'm a true pure hobbyist, and that's why I did this podcast, because I saw so much bullshit from all these other people. I'm not gonna say, like just nonsense. I'm like, dude, man, I've been collecting for a while. I have zero intentions of selling anything. I rarely sell. Like everybody knows that. It's pretty evident now. And you know what I mean? Receipts. Ask anybody. Like I barely sell. So being a dealer, it opened my eyes to so many things. So I took maybe 10% of my actual personal collection, and I was like, you know what? Let me run with it. You know what I mean? Let me throw that out there, that X amount, and let me flip this, that, take random cards in, see what the market is doing. Play around, being a dealer, right? Because a lot of these cards, I may get that. I don't want to hold it, but it's hot, blah blah. Dealer life. By the way, dealer for life now. After that, when dealing situation, and that's how I picked up the soccer card. And guess what? I have the soccer fever. Big time. Now, yeah.
I want to put some on the record real quick. Mm-hmm. Soccer, if you think soccer cards have exploded already, just wait until next year.
Oh, you think it has interesting
moments? Just wait until next year.
Wait, is it going to crash? Is it going to go up? I can't tell by your face, man.
Well, let me just, I don't know. I mean, I hope that you know this, but the World Cup is next year.
Okay. Yes. Correct. So that wasn't my intention why I bought it. I have my own. I'm very card specific, man. Like when I saw that card, I'm a true hobbyist. I'm a collector. That card, am I interested in moving? No, I just love that card because I gave my reasons in that post, and it goes perfectly with my PC. First year Prism, perfect Ronaldo auto. I know it's sticker. Calm down. But that's just what's available. But you know what I mean? And every one of those autos are like an 8 or a 9 if it was graded. And this one is 1,000,000% 10. And I knew I had some hot shit because as soon as I got it, I just put it in the case, and I had like so many people ask, and I was like, I put it right in my pocket. Nope. Let me go home and think about it. I know I'm such a horrible dealer. Like other people would be like, they'd flip it fast. But I learned so many things, man. The people, the interactions, the biggest thing, guys, go to card shows. I'm telling you, it's fun as fuck. Or maybe I just have too much fun because
No,
that's
it's
just
fun.
me.
No, it's fun as fuck.
Yeah, even Max has fun at card shows. That's his
What you're kind of implying that I'm like not a fun person.
I'm
You
implying
said even Max has fun. Well, what?
I'm just implying sports cards equals jet life. That's all I'm
Jet
implying.
life.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fractor Elman.
Oh yeah, I met up with him yesterday. That guy's he's a good dude. He's a good dude. But where the hell was I? So yeah, the dealer life. Amazing show. Yo, shout out to Prism God, man. You know what I mean? There were so many things going. A lot of people asked me how the show went and all that. I was like, dude, you're actually the wrong guy. This is my first ever show. You know what I mean? I don't know what to expect. I did a couple of deals. I thought I was over the moon with that. I bet you a big time deal. I bet you MC Sports Car would be like, bro, if I only did like 2 deals in like over the 3 days. He's gonna be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're comparing apples and oranges. For me, I was just happy I got 1 deal done, dude. It takes me so little to make me happy. You know what I mean?
My first card show, I think
Tell
I
me
only
about
did
that.
like 2. Well, the only thing I was going to say is my first card show in Miami. I think I only did 2 or 3 deals, and I was like happy with 2 or 3 deals. I was like yeah, that's fine. Like, I'll take it. You know,
So,
action. You know.
so when you were in Miami, that was your first time ever being a dealer.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you, actually? And being a dealer for the first time. Do you love it? Do you hate it?
I think if you're going there with like a crew and you're all setting up together, being a dealer is a good experience. I think if you're on your own, it's a terrible experience because you're trapped.
Whoa. Wait, were you set up by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was with a couple other people.
Sorry, I want to give you an air hug. I want to give you an air hug right now.
Wait one sec. I was with a couple other people. I do everything in life alone. I have no friends, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I just absolutely butchered that. Ladies and gentlemen is what I meant to say. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying it. I gotta stop it. Cut it out. Okay. I was with a couple other people, but I was just kind of set up with them. I didn't really go there with them. And let's just say they were drinking a lot over the weekend, and so they weren't really there a lot. And I was alone, so I felt trapped and like I couldn't walk around and go anywhere, really walk around the show, have a good time. So from now on, I'm just gonna kind of walk around and not be a dealer because that's just you're so much more free to do whatever you want.
Oh my God, Max, this breaks my heart. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's listening, I am about to cry. I'm an emotional mess right now. Too many things happened over the last week. I'm just completely emotional right now. Max, we have to set up together one time. We would fucking kill it. Like,
we would.
1 trillion.
You know what? That's a great idea. Next Miami show, me and you.
I'm down. By the way, summertime probably hates me. I love the guy. We were best friends, and then I didn't go to his show. I was like, I'm gonna go, and
You're
then
going
like
to
he went to Miami. And then
you're going to the next one.
Yo, summertime, if you're listening, bro, me and Max, we're coming down there. I don't give a fuck. We're setting up, and I will show Max. I know exactly what you mean, dude. If I was there alone, trust me, it would have been a different experience because I saw, like, I could tell after going through it, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. That's why all the big dealers, they're lined up with all their boys. You know what I mean? They're like best friends. You know what I mean? Like they have each other's back. They can literally like leave for the whole day with their showcase, and you know what I mean? And have a mental breakdown outside, and then everything will be fine. Like their boys got their case. You know what I mean? Everything's priced out. But you're right, 100%. And shout out to Iron Sheik. He's the one that begged me to come, and then I was still wishy-washy. You know me? I do everything last second. That's why I was late on the podcast. You know, I'm just keeping it real. But he begged me, and then I was like, and then he made a freaking post on. He blasted me. It was like, Shai's coming to the thing. I was like, dude, if you don't come now, everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? You know, you backed out. I was like, you know what? Book the tickets. So he helped me book everything, and you know what I mean. That's how we got there. But yeah,
there we
very
go.
interesting.
Speaking of card shows, there seems to be a slightly bigger than normal card show coming up next week called the National, and I'm very excited for the National. I can't fucking wait for the National. It's going to be bonkers, bananas, the highlight of the last 2 years in sports cards. I can't express to you how crazy I think this thing is going to be.
You want me to give a response?
Well, I can keep talking about it. I'm going Wednesday through Sunday. I will be there. I'm in grad school right now as well, and you know what I'm saying? Fuck grad school.
No,
I'm going to the National. I can't I could not care less if I get zeros on all my assignments next week. I will be at the National, 100% attention to the National. I can't wait to see everybody. I can't wait to be in the room. The atmosphere. Oh my god, I just can't wait.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really support, like I support education, like that's important. But anyways, Max is just so excited, over the moon. I already see his toes. If anybody on the just listening to audio only, Max has his toe on the screen right now. I'm joking. All right, I'm just trying to get more YouTube views. But yeah, should we announce? Should I announce right now? You know me. Wait, Nationals. How long? Wait, will we have an episode before the Nationals?
The national starts.
What is that? How many days?
We may. I don't know what we're gonna do.
July. No, it's July 27th, right? Today's what? Okay, so in 6 days, so less than a week. You know what? I'm gonna drop a bomb. Your boy right here for the Nationals, because Shayway Vlogs has damn, I hate this. Shayway Vlogs has received. Actually, no. Damn, I'm fucking this up. This is like that moment, of Josh Carver Chronicles where I can't think right now. But Hobby Update, I should just say that. Hobby Update has received media passes to the Nationals, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in for a second. We started this pod. We're in episode 14 now, and we have a media pass. I don't even know what that even includes. I swear to God. I have no clue. No clue, but all I know, it's definitely something good, and I don't even know what's gonna happen. So you already know, and I'm gonna be there with Max this time, and it's I don't even know. I'm speechless. I have so many things in my head going. That's why I lost track, because it's just too many things. Just like how you were.
Shay DM. I don't know if you called me or DM me, and you're like, "Hey, I got us media passes." I was like, "Bro, like, what'd you say? What'd you get? What?" I have no idea what a media pass is. It could be the most useless thing of all time.
No.
But guess what? We have a media pass. It just sounds great. It rolls off the tip of the tongue. Media pass. We have one.
Yeah. So you guys, whoever's listening, thank you for all the support and all that. So imagine us bozos with media passes at the National. It's gonna be a schmovie and a half. So that's why maybe Max is extra excited, because I did tell him this a while back, but now all of our viewers and listeners, thank you. We'll have great interesting content. I'm sure it's going to include behind the scenes stuff. Like I don't even. I'm assuming.
I haven't even told you this. I was thinking about that. So I have a history in video editing, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. I have a drone. I have cool shit. I was thinking about vlogging the National. I'm still debating it.
Do it.
But I'm thinking about it.
Yes. I'll give you a free card just to get it done, because look, this is what Max is good at. He's technical, and look, ladies and gentlemen, this podcast literally, I just show up, man. I do other weird stuff for us, like getting media passes, right? Ship that, Max, like what the hell?
Shay, you know what? Shay's the sweet talker. He sweet talks people into giving us free shit.
You know what's funny? Damn, why'd you say that? Don't even fuck, because I have more content from ATL. It involves me sweet talking, like literally exactly what you said. Fuck, that's so hilarious. But Max does all the technical stuff, and he's really good with that stuff. So I think that's why this thing it works. But let's do it. We'll put on a Hobby Update. It'll be great content. And I think the viewers are going to love it. We have media passes. We're not even regular people. Come on. Like, we know we're going to get good shit. Ronaldinho is going to be there. Hulk Hogan is going to be there. I don't even know what's going to happen with those guys. Imagine Hulk Hogan doing a leg drop on me, Ronaldinho kicking a soccer ball into my head. Like, it's going to get wild.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what they say? It's best to under-promise and over-deliver. I don't know if you want to be talking about Hulk Hogan drop kicking you in the head or whatever before we get to that point. So let's simmer down a bit. Lower the expectations.
I gotta calm down.
Okay.
Overwhelming weekend. Too much going on.
Moving on. Shout out of the day. But before we give shout out of the day, I'm wearing a Pistons hat right now. And there's one reason I'm wearing a Pistons hat right now, because it is Cade season. It is Cade season. The finals are over. Shai still doesn't know who Cade is, and that's okay. You'll know who he is in like a week or two. Number one pick in the NBA draft. The Pistons are going to get him. He was in Detroit this past week, and he's a franchise changer, and he's coming to Detroit. So
interesting. I thought, wow, okay, Cade, CADE.
I mean, this is not good. This really shows that you're not a huge basketball fan at the moment.
No. Why? Because I think there's a dude named Josh Cade grading. He does grading or something. So I'm so into this freaking hobby, deep into card collecting. I know the group submitter. His name is Josh Cade, I believe, or whatever. There is a Cade. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a miss.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me educate you. Kate Cunningham's going to be a number one pick. Detroit Pistons in the draft next week, I believe. So yeah, there we go. Shout out of the week. I'll start. I'm gonna give my shout out to at Rays_cards. At Rays_cards. It was great to put a face to the name. I had a FaceTime or Instagram call with him last week. We talked about a lot of different things. Great guy. Check out his page. From Australia, I believe. Interesting fella. Make sure to go give him a follow at Rays_cards.
Interesting. I'll definitely check them out. I don't even. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Interesting. I like something new that I don't know. I'm a sucker. I'm a sellout. Yeah. Go.
And we're trying to use shout out of the week to uplift voices that
Yes.
aren't necessarily super well known.
Yeah, that is the genuine tone. I 1,000,000,000% agree. But sometimes we can, if it's relevant to what's current event in the hobby, I'll give somebody that's more well known. And I'm the that's the situation now. Shout out today is Rips Cards. Adam Rips. Everybody knows him. He doesn't need any more plug. He's so plugged in. He's a Gary V boy. All right. And there's a wrestling term. Whoever watches wrestling, Sack and Slabs probably knows. Is probably going to be listening. I'm a Paul Heyman guy, and it goes like this. It's a gesture. So you don't know that, right? Right. So
No.
I can see Rips doing this with the thumbs like that and being like, "I'm a Gary V guy." So it's a wrestling reference with the thumbs pointing at you. Anyways, but yeah, listen, he's been right. He took a huge chance. He got the best. I think he's the number one, maybe Giannis collector in the world. I don't even know. Like he's at least top 3, whatever, top 5. All these secret big time collectors. They're gonna DM us like, "Yo, no, I'm bigger than him." No, but yeah, he's obviously has an amazing collection. He's right, and right now, he gets vindicated, to be honest. That's why he's the shout out of the week. You know what I mean? He put his money where he put his mouth where his money. No, he put his money where his mouth is, and now he's flourishing. So he's enjoying life right now. I'm sure.
Yeah, 100%. He did you see WWE John Cena came back or something like that?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, I don't watch WWE, but I did see this little clip, and it was like electric. Adam Rips is going to walk in the National like John Cena coming back to WWE.
No, those entrances are good. Look, I stopped watching wrestling for the last after when they lost the fans and they replaced the fans with fucking screens. I was like, dude, I can't do this. And then so once the fans come back fully and stuff, I can go back into it because now I can't watch screens. It's not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a wrestler. I used to be a wrestling guy when I was like 10, 11, 12, and I haven't watched since. But John Cena is John Cena, legend. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Hobby Update. We appreciate all the support, the subscribers. We passed 300 subscribers on YouTube, which is a milestone. It's small, but it's a milestone. We add the podcast ratings, likes, comments, DMs. Again, we always appreciate a conversation. We always appreciate a comment, a like, anything. It means a lot to us. So Shai, any last words?
Yeah, just to add on to that, man. You mentioned the sub numbers on YouTube, and just to give the audience, a little bit of insight. We love transparency. That's one of our favorite things. We don't hold back. We don't fucking around. We're averaging over 600 unique listeners per episode, and we're up to episode 14. It's been growing. Just please, thank you for sharing. Share us. Continue sharing us, and we love you guys big time.
There you go. And if you're listening, if you're only on audio right now, Shai's cat is very much in the view of the video, and it's climbing on the counter. So I think that means that it's time to wrap up here, and I'll see you next time on Hobby Update. Thank you, everybody.
Mañana.